Well, hello to all my wonderful YouTube fans. How are you doing today? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. Curious on what I am doing today, I want to share with you an electrical project I was working on not too long ago. And basically, what is it for? Basically for temporary lighting, to turn lights on and off by using outlets and also by using a switch. And yes, I am using an extension cord and also the metal junction boxes as well. Let's go and show you what the actual look like. Alright, here's what my unit looks like. Here's the 14 gauge extension cable I'm using for this project. And basically here is the light switch, the outlet, two outlets on top, and of course 2 junction boxes. Now I know some of you are going to say, Chris, that's not the proper way you mount 2 of these boxes together. I understand, but remember, this is only temporary. This is not a permanent solution or anything like that. But here's what the boxes look like. Okay, kind of see, here's what I have down here to kind of mount these 2 together. And of course, for string release, I also have this little guy too, basically. And basically, I'm going to show you how it all works and how I wired it. And let's see what we can use this little thing for. No, I'm not going to be able to power tools on this unit. You could, but I don't recommend it. It's only temporary. Let's go ahead and show you what it can do. If you don't feel comfortable working on a electrical, I recommend you call a professional electrician. Say, hey, I need something replaced, like a ceiling fan, a light fixture, a light switch, or a outlet. That's the best way to do it. Now, the way I do things is only temporary. Okay, it's not any type of permanent solution. Let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, you kind of see what is on my desk right here. Of course, here is my temporary setup right here. Of course, a light switch, the outlet, 2 outlets over here. And basically, I got some spare outlets and switches. But I'm going to show you how these all kind of work. This is a single switch with your hot going in and your load going out. Now, on the outlet, it's a little bit different. But what does this mean? That's ground, that's hot, that's neutral. Look on the side. This is your brass screws. These are always going to be the hot. These are the silver screws. These are always going to be in neutral. This green screw, that's your ground. Now, before we get into that over here, let's aim up over here. That is my light. That is temporary. Yes, it is mounted to the wall, but it's temporary. Now, of course, I did some lovely upgrades to my light switch kind of combo over here. Basically, I replaced everything from this to this. Turn on, turn off. Now, if I turn this on, is it going to work? Absolutely. There's the bulb, and there's my outlet tester. And I'm going to take this apart and show you what the actual wiring looks like. All the professional electricians out there, I have a question for you. What's the best way to wire an outlet? Do you use pigtails or do you use the daisy chain method? I don't know what's allowed by code. I also like working on electrical myself, but again, all the stuff I do is basically temporary and basically only powering lights and stuff, but not a lot of heavy items. But let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Alright, here on my desk is all my temporary power solution here. Basically, this is 14-3. Again, neutral, ground, and hot. But basically what I have everything wired is very nice and very looking clean as well. But here is my main hot going into my switch. I have a jumper going from the switch out to the outlet here, from the outlet, daisy chain through this way and over here to this outlet, and also now daisy chain from this outlet to this one, and the same thing with the neutral. Now I don't know if this is recommended by code or anything like that, but again, here we have my neutral going to this outlet and this neutral going this way. And of course, everything is also nicely wired. Basically, this is also my earth ground, and yes, I do have it pigtailed as well. And I also have a pigtail ground here. Of course, the main ground going here, and the bond as well. If you're curious on what outlets I have in that box, some very nice commercial grade outlets. And basically, these ones here are just residential outlets and switches, but it looks fantastic. Now of course I do have electrical tape on everything just to keep everything safe and making sure it doesn't short anything out. But giving your opinions on which way I should have to wire these two boxes. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. I may end up taking this one off and just keeping this with that box. But it sure does work, and it's also grounded and everything else. Very nice. Okay, I did forget to mention about the metal electrical box on why I use them. I like the idea of using them because they're made out of metal and they're a lot stronger than the plastic electrical boxes. I do not recommend using those, but that's okay. That's just new kind of stuff. But basically, let's go ahead and talk about how a light switch basically works. You're turning something on or off. All you're doing is you're breaking the hot, basically, from the light switch. For example, it doesn't matter which hot you use. The power can go on the top, and the low can go on the bottom. The power can go on the bottom, and the low can go on the top. But basically, here is some old electrical outlets I have laying around here. Basically, you're carrying the curious. That is your ground. That's the neutral, and that's the hot. Okay. Now, if you kind of see how everything is laid out, this is called daisy chaining the outlets together. Now, I know something you're going to say, Chris, what happens if one of the outlets fail and you basically have no power on this side? I understand that, but that's basically fine. But I just don't know how much wire the metal electrical box 4x4 box holds, and that's basically why I kind of daisy chain everything together. Now I understand it's a newer way to do it is basically called pigtailing the wires together, but basically if you're just using everything as temporary and you're not permanently attaching it to anything, you should be fine. Now for example, this is mounted to my dresser, but it's only temporary to power my overhead light, what's above my desk. But alright, if you guys and girls are supporting this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. Alright, have a nice day. Be safe when you're working on electrical. Alright, catch you later.